It's very good to be speaking with you. In the United States today, we're witnessing a sustained attack on the free press. Journalists are being called, quote, the enemy of the people by the current administration and many of its supporters. These attacks have dangerous consequences. A central role and value of a free media is to speak truth to power, to expose abuses, corruption, and to sustain democracy. Delegitimizing the media, insisting that truths you don't like are, quote, fake news, allow the powerful to escape accountability. Sadly, this is not new. After all, the term post-truth was, according to Webster's dictionary, coined by The Nation in an article in 1992. So this battle, this fight to maintain a free press will be tough, but this nation is resilient and has combated these attacks before. I want to ensure that a free press not only survives but thrives, as I am sure you do. There is also encouraging news. Journalists continue to do their job, whether at the New York Times or at hundreds of local newspapers across the United States, doing what I call accountability or public interest journalism, despite the cutbacks and the job losses and a media culture which too often privileges dumbed down sound bites or social media and speed over accuracy, meaning, and impact. There's also beginning to grow a more journalistic solidarity among journalists across political and ideological lines, fighting to defend dissent, freedom of information, and pushing back at intimidation or threats from the government or corporations. There's also a younger generation, like you, of reporters finding new outlets, websites, podcasts, videos, as well as old-fashioned print. They're covering social movements, the political and cultural changes and voices defining these times, exploring new journalistic models, tackling the monopolistic power of big tech, and fighting to keep the internet open and free from corporate exploitation and consolidation. My magazine, the magazine I edit, The Nation, was founded in 1865 by abolitionists committed to ending slavery. It's the oldest weekly in the United States. We now operate on many channels, digital, video, podcasts, reaching about 1 million people a week. But we continue, above all, to prize intelligent, informed, hard-hitting coverage of the United States and the world. We've long believed that honest and trustworthy journalism, that is, being honest about our values, but always ensuring that our facts, our data, verifiable evidence is real, makes us an important contributor to building a more democratic, equitable country. Let me close by saluting Track 2 and Eslen's work in non-governmental citizen diplomacy. Over so many years, your work has been important, and at this perilous time, when relations between the United States and Russia are at their lowest, your work is ever more important. I believe there's an opportunity led by this group, your group, and conference to improve the U.S.-Russian relationship. At The Nation, we believe that for the sake of democracy at home and true national security, we must reach a working partnership with Russia. We must reach common ground to safeguard common interests and avert a new Cold War, which is lousy for the values we believe in and empowers the worst forces in both countries. Journalists have a role to play. You have a role to play. So I wish you all the best at your conference as you begin to lay out Track 2 diplomacy and thinking about a kind of journalism that will build a more peaceful, democratic world. Thank you.